It's been a week since I did the figs cuttings taken in winter, which was these taken in February. We're now in April 3 or 4. Now they're still green. That's a beastie. They look alive. Some better than others. They are alive. And so this lot here, which also was taken a couple of months back. And these two lots here, all taken, well, that's actually grapes. That's the figs, and that's the figs. And their buds are starting to swell. They're alive. They're showing signs of life. I don't think any of them have rooted yet though. Whereas the summer cuttings from last June are well on their way. So I see a clear advantage in taking cuttings in June rather than winter time. The main figs, obviously these are a few years old, so they do actually have roots and they're grown, they're alive, so I'm not worried about these. This lot I actually had to take winter time because it was Christmas time. We collected these from Italy. That's a fig. I've got a clue what they are. I got them from Italy. These ones are some grapes I also got from Italy. And buds on these are looking quite good. Persimmons. They're not supposed to root, so I'm not expecting them to root. But there's no harm done. It didn't cost anything. Yeah, that's the other buckets of winter cuttings. Look healthy enough. They do look healthy. They don't look dried up. They look perfectly green. There's even buds coming up on them. But I don't fancy there's any roots. I'll give them time. I'd rather see the roots coming up on them than growth. The buds start swelling, branches start growing without roots, then they die. But if they've got roots, then something can come of them. And here, again, this was rooted a year ago, so they are expected to be better. This one also. So far, not seen any brabas on any of them. That's okay. They sat all year last year. They all sat outside in the back garden in the cold. So I'm not expecting too much from them. These other cuttings, again from a year past, these were rooted the previous year, so they're slightly further ahead because I know they've got roots. Persimmons was planted about 14 months ago from seed. And the same with that one. Again, grown from seed. Well, planted in Italy. That was last Christmas, so we're now 16 months in. The rest of the figs are okay. Grapes, two are looking good. This is a Vinifera Bianca, this one. And it's the second year, so see what happens with it. not expecting fruit. It would be a bonus. This other one, which is a Fragola, a strawberry grape, doing much better for some reason. It's looking very healthy. Can't see any bunches of grapes yet. Again, not expecting it. It's the wood. It's a second year. So the main stem cordon, which is still not still a main stem, but it's also a cordon. It's a 1 year one. So the branches officially are coming out of a 1 year cordon, so they could carry grapes. Don't expect they will. The main vine in this one, which gave me a ton of grapes last year, been here for a century. Massive. Got little shoots. And already on these shoots, I counted 3 bunches of grapes on this, which is barely a 2-inch bit of growth here. And there are 3 bunches in there. But this one does tend to do between 2 and 3 bunches on every branch, which is way too much. I think this year I might thin them out. There's the row of figs. See how they get on the polytunnel. Hopefully they can stay in here this year, depending on the infestation of tomato plants. And the grapes. These will carry grapes. They usually carry grapes, not very many, but hopefully this year I will get grapes on each one. So I will keep you updated on these. This bucket is an entirely made up Italian variety grapes and figs. Grapes and figs which I've never actually seen the grapes or the figs on them. So hopefully in the next year or so I will. But that's us updated, and hopefully next week we'll catch up on these and see if the winter cuttings have actually started doing anything. That's all for now, folks. Bye now.